Howdy folks, welcome back to Space Engineers. I have been busy. I'm recording this on the weekend and I got a few hours, so I just went ham. I need to get some solar panels on the top. I've got solar panels on the side. So we're getting ready to switch over. I'm done with this. I've got everything moved over. I built a little tiny transport ship and it was just running back and forth, moving stuff over. And I've got the transport drone stopped because we're going to reprogram it to come up here and connect to the main station. So to do that, I want to get another one of these set up. So I'm going to do just the same thing over here. Cargo container, sorter. And then what I want to do is label these. I'll probably have LCD or something. So some will just be docking, some will be like ore delivery, that kind of thing. I'll have the sorters set up specifically for that. So quick little tour. This is my little tiny transport. It's a small grid, large cargo container that flies. And I just set it up with Pam, and it literally just ran from this connector to that connector. And it did, I don't know, 10 or 12 trips, something like that, and it got everything moved over. So this is all empty. These ships are just sitting here charging up. So we're gonna get that moved. I got this all built out, added some guns to it. We've had a few drone attacks. And the what I'm now calling the mining outpost 1, where we started, it got attacked while I wasn't there. I went back over. I noticed the transport drone had some damage. It actually docked over here and then it wouldn't leave because it was damaged. And I went back over to the home base, and yeah, it took a bunch of armor hits. Nothing too major, but I get that all fixed up. And then one of the trips back, I had some drones following me, and these guns shot them out of the sky. So that was cool. They never even got a shot off, as far as I know, here. So yeah, it's been exciting. So inside here, it's a little bit of a mess. This will get filled out eventually, but up here I've just got the basic kind of, what am I trying to say? Industrial stuff. So I a lot of times use Izzy's inventory manager to manage refineries and everything, but I decided to do it with sorters and conveyors this time for something a little different. So that's why there's so much plumbing everywhere. But we've got, here we've got ore, and then we've got ingots, and then we've got components. So right now we've got 3 large cargo containers in here. And then everything's all sorted. I have one basic refinery for stone. And then I've got a refinery here, Refinery 1, Refinery 2. Right now this is set up for iron, that's set up for magnesium. I've got sorters on those, so I can tell them exactly, you know, what I want them to refine. Then they go over to the ingots and yada yada. We got 2 assemblers. I will be adding more. I'll be adding modules to these as well. So that's kind of the setup we got. And we're all this is geared up so I can continue building the station, because we're kind of at the limit of my parts. I've got this set up so I can pull in all the components into here if I need to. Then I can turn that off and turn this on, and I can pull components back out as needed. Just lets me organize stuff. So this is what we have right now. Not a ton. We do have 11,000 steel plates, which will probably blow through pretty quick when we go to build another station section. I built part of it just because I wanted another dock here. And then I don't want this pulling everything out of the ship on this dock, so that's why the sorter is there. So anywho, let's get some stuff building. So we're going to need a cargo container, small cargo container, large grid, and we're going to need a sorter. I had it, and then a connector. So we need those 3. Pull everything out except 3 steel plates. Nice. And then one thing I forgot to do on the blueprint of this section is I forgot to connect the sides. So I did connect that. And then that's what the H2O2 runs off of. We've got oxygen and hydrogen up here. Did I turn this guy on? I did. Oh, I forgot to plumb up the hydrogen though. Shoot. Turn you off. I'll do that. So I wasted a bunch of ice making oxygen, and I forgot to make little corner connectors there. There's a lot going on here. This is like 3 hours of work. We got a lot to do. I need to add solar panels on all the sides. I've only got it on this side right now, but basically the sun rotates around the way the station is for the most part. So we can put panels just like this on all the sides. All right, cargo container. And we want a sorter going in. Panel not upside down. And then a connector. And I plan to do a lot of painting. I haven't done any painting yet. Everything's just bright white, clean armor right now. Oh, that's right. We can't pull out because of the way the thing is right now. I was pulling all the parts that the ship was bringing over, so I'm gonna switch this right now. So I turn that on, turn that off. That'll let us pull parts out where we need them. It says I was missing 2 steel plates. Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. Now I want that guy to dock to here, I think. No, actually I'll have it dock here, and I'll probably be mining in those asteroids over that direction, so I'll have the mining ship dock there. So we're going to set this up real quick. Station. This will be... we're mostly bringing over ore, so I'm going to call it... Well, let's just have station 1 in. We can always change it. So I'm going to have it just offload ore here for now. And I need a little connector where I can dock the tiny guy. Haven't got that built yet, because all this is going to go away. Okay, let's get the hydrogen tanks set up. They're going to be curved, but it uses the same amount of components, so it doesn't really matter. Then I want to get the transport going again to get all that ore from the mining station brought over. Alright, we'll just do these guys. I kind of wish I'd done pipe, actually. Does pipe use different components? Why can't you rotate up? Well, you've been all weird. There it goes. Yeah, I was using pipes on the other stuff, so let's do that. I think they use the same components as the square conveyors. So it's just aesthetics. They serve the same purpose. There we go. That's a shame. I burned a bunch of ice filling the oxygen, and like a dummy, forgot to hook up the hydrogen tank. So we can turn that on now, and then we should be filling there. Yeah, 0.1%. Let that chug through. We should have plenty of ice because we were bringing a bunch over with the tree. Yeah, we got 230,000 ice, so we're good there. I plan to probably, well, I plan to have more oxygen tanks, or sorry, hydrogen tanks. This is just a little bit so we can refill our ships, but there will be more. Might even need more oxygen. We shall see, because I'm going to pressurize this eventually. And then this is going to be a separate tank, so I'll suck in about half a tank worth. And then this will be what pressurizes and unpressurizes this part. Although, depending on how this turns out, I might put a ceiling here. Like, we might just be pressurizing the bottom. I don't really need to pressurize the whole thing. So that's all to come, though. Alright, so we've got hydrogen coming along, so we can get refueled. I think what I'm going to do now is set the transport back up. So I need to fly back to the mining outpost. And I'll start from there. It's just kind of easier to think of it that way. Doesn't necessarily matter, but I do need some food. So I'm going to get that set up, and then we're going to work on a little bit of a hab, because I want to get food production up over here. I don't have any food production. I'm just living off stuff I brought over. Which is fine. I've got plenty of food, but we will eventually run out. You gonna pull that? No? Not so much? Okay. Well, I'll take it with me. So I think I can tell this transport to go to the other location. So let's do that. So I'm going to turn off the lock, and then I'm going to hook up to it. Blast it forward, and then if I go here, I want to fly to home position. Then I locked myself to the ship, so off we go. Let's see if I can manage to stand on this without burning myself on a hydrogen thruster. There we go. Oh, I mag booted to it. Alright. Off we go. I'll see you over at the other base. It's pretty peaceful out here. Just coasting along. We're basically here, so I'm going to go ahead and take off auto dampen, and we'll just buzz in here with our suit. Now I've got the one remaining mining drone set up back over on that iron spot, so he should be bringing over iron, hopefully. Here's the mining outpost. Get over here just in time to watch the transport drone dock. And I don't see any obvious damage on this side. Then it should fill up fairly quickly. Over here we can take a look at the screen. Oh, it's not doing a job, so it doesn't tell me the amount. But anywho, let's take a quick look here. Can't get to them, so I can sneak in through here. There we go. Show just the ship. Yeah, it's pushing tons of iron ore in there. Sweet. Good deal. But I need to reprogram the position. But while I'm here, just checking out base. Mining drone is actually here. What does your status screen say? Oh, he's headed out, so he's still mining. All right, there he goes. I'm going to hop in here, just get some oxygen and energy real quick. And then I'm going to set up the transport drone again, and then we'll be back at the new station, and we'll get back to work. All right, something like that's what I'm looking at. So I got the transport set up. It's been running back and forth. Got a lot of iron ore coming in, so that's great. We're going to need a lot of iron. I got solar panels put on the opposite side. They do the bottom and the top now. I think of something like that. I wanted like an LCD saying ore, but since I use the half blocks, that's not going to work out. There are letters. I don't think that'll work either. I'll figure out something. And also, I need to do some painting, but I'm not going to do that quite yet. So I'll do the other one like that eventually, but let's start working on the hab, and for that we're going to need a bunch of interior plates. We need a bunch of steel plates too. Maybe we should get the other half built up before I start working inside. We do have guns, some guns. I need to get the guns moved. I need some way to get conveyors up top. I don't have that yet. I do have this set up, so I should be able to just turn this back on. And then there's the rest. There's more station. Do I have steel plates in here? I don't think I've got stuff in here. Let's load up the welding ship. Ah, crap. Hopefully that's just the trader. Yes, this, oops. It's just the trader. He bugs me once in a while. I don't care too much about that right at the moment. Alright, welder. That's what we want to go to. Over here I want components. Oh, that's right. I need to get this stuff offloaded. So I need to go to a different docking container. Or a different dock. I can just buzz over to my new one. Oh, one thing I didn't show is I did set up some timer blocks and event controllers. So I've got a timer. Probably name that just in case I'm looking at it at some point. So when I dock, I've got some actions set up, sets the batteries to recharge, engines off. So stuff's automatic. And then that's through an event controller. Event controller docking. So it just fires off the dock timer block when I connect the connector and undock when I unconnect. So you can see right now I've got down here on the bar 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got hydrogen tanks are stockpiling. My O2H2 generator is off. My thrusters are off, and the battery is to recharge. If I just hit number 8, all that comes back on automatically, and I can just fly away. So, nifty stuff you can do with event controllers. So I could go to this one right here. It doesn't matter which one I go to. Either one of these will pull all of the ore out, which is what I want. Oh yeah, this one I have a backup. I really like this ship design. I'm probably going to scrap the miner that I have and make a miner based on this ship platform. Really happy with it. Alright, dock. Then it does the reverse. It turns everything off. Then if I look over here at just my storage, it's pulling the ore out. And ice is considered an ore. So I don't believe it pulls it out of the O2H2 though, which is nice. Right? Yeah, it's going to leave that one alone. Okay, very good. Wrong button. A little bit heavy. We got these plates. Now I can grab a few more components for welding. Okay, we've got a bunch of steel plates. Let's grab what I'm going to need for the conveyors. Probably some motors. Grab some computers. Some of those. I think I'm out of construction components. I don't know how much ore we have. I'll queue up some of those. Get them processing, and then let's go weld. We're missing something for those. We can get the steel welded up. I haven't done a whole lot of ship welding. It's pretty nice. I can see why people do it. Something this big, I definitely wanted a welding ship. Aren't you welding? Oh, there we go. Sometimes I get the tip of the welder in and it won't weld. So I've just been going around the station like this. You could do kind of 4 blocks at a time. Get lined up just right. You get close, but not too close. Or you don't want to weld. Okay. Bonk. I'm an excellent driver. All right, I'm going to do a whole bunch of welding, and then we will start on the hab that's going to be pressurized. I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, I don't think I've ever used one of these before. We've got a gravity generator. How's this work? It's on. Oh, it has a field width. Interesting. So maybe it needs to be in the middle. Didn't think about that. Didn't appear to be making any gravity. I don't know how these work, though. Never used one. Well, let's put it roughly in the middle. Get it built back up, and we'll see what happens. I've got a few more armor stuff to get on as well, but I turned off the projector. It was just kind of getting in the way. I did leave a block open so I can get out that end. For now, why are we not pulling out steel plates? Okay, just being weird. After all these years, the build planner is still buggy. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just because I have my jetpack on. Yeah, we have gravity. Look at that. So we need to go... Yeah, it's got a width, height, and I need to play around with that. I might actually move it up more to the middle of the thing as well. But I want to get started on the hab because we're running out of time in this video. So I've got the nuclear reactor off. We're going to move that. It's going to be kind of our backup power. Have to get used to having gravity in here. Whoa. That's cool. I might turn it off while I'm building so I can just fly around without using as much stuff. I think I'm going to move it in the middle, make the field easier to use anyway. So now that we know that that works, we're going to grind it down again. All right, dump you in there. All right, we need some steel plates. We need some of these. We need some interior plate. I've got something jacked up somewhere. It doesn't always... Oh, that's the welder. That makes sense. Small cargo container 5. I wonder if I've got something... Not built right. I need to color this guy. I don't know which small cargo container that is, but small cargo container 5. It's not you. Container 5. Show on HUD. It's this one. Why can't I pull from you? Okay, let me sort this out. Well, that was pretty easy. I forgot I had this set up to only be able to pull out. So I've got it draining. It should pull everything into here now. And we can get some plates. All right, we want to... I need a bunch more interior plates. So there's timer blocks here for the airlock. That's fine. So I'm thinking about having the hab, or at least the pressurizable. Oh wait, the oxygen tank, it doesn't pressurize around, does it? Oh, I forgot about that. So we're going to need to make that a conveyor junction. Red parts. Alright, that should be sealable now. So yeah, I think I'll have a little hab here. Doesn't have to be huge. Just a little bit of a living quarters, and then we're going to have our food generation. Let's get our basic layout here. It's going to need to be bigger than I think. But so we'll do it something like this. A lot of interior blocks.
Energy low.
Yeah, energy low. So you get the idea. Let me finish laying this out, get my energy back, and then we'll start working on the interior. Okay, I've kind of split it up into 2 bits. I think I'll have a corner medical room here. So we come in from the airlock, and then we've got this little, like, entryway. And then the actual hab will be in here. I need to get some ventilation set up, because I'm going to have doors here. So I think I'll have, like, hydroponics and the living quarters over here. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't have to be fancy. Let's get our medical room set up. Should have parts, I think. It's already pretty full, so it couldn't grab everything. It's a lot of parts, but I think that one we can even change our like suit options and stuff. Plus it just recharges a whole lot faster. I need to dump off some of this stuff. Man, how much stuff does this take? I wasn't even really looking at the numbers. It takes 60 total metal grids. Are we out of metal grids? Got some in the welder and that's it. Alright. Well, let's move those up in the production. I'm making a whole bunch of parts. I need to get more assemblers made. I need to get speed modules made. There's a lot to do here. Yeah, it's taking a little longer than I thought. Come on, metal grids. Almost there. I got the tiny transport docked on the charging connector on the bottom. Put a couple of connectors on the bottom that are just power, just for charging. We'll use tiny transport for something else sometime. There we go. Finally, we got a medical room. Then I want to get this hooked up to the conveyor. There we go. We can at least get power now. Recharge super fast. And then, yeah, in here you can change all your different suit options and whatnot. Get a bunch of conveyor parts. Am I out of construction? No, I've got construction components right there. The build planner is so weird. I don't understand why you have to click like 5 or 6 times sometimes. Oh shoot, does this have the connector in the floor? Whoops. Alright, well I'll plumb that in later. Never mind. Alright, so we need the daily need stuff. Let's get mag boots on. So I had that on a hotbar at one point. I may have moved it off. Alright, fair enough. So let's go. We need a water recycler for sure. I'll just do these all cross. I don't know that this works. Thought that was a work in progress. I'll try it. Alright, I'm going to set this up pretty much just like we had our other one. We're going to have our water recycler. Need girder. It didn't pull out any girders, huh? Whatever I was doing didn't need girders. Alright, mag boots back on. Water recycler. Then let's have our... Where's our soil tray? Oh, you only connect on the bottom, it looks like. Okay. Then we'll get our food resequencer down here. Build planner is clear. Alright, let me get this all welded up and we'll see if this LCD does anything. Okay, we're going to bootstrap everything with some ice, and then I've got some other pieces I need to go grab. I suppose that ended up in the ingots container, most likely. First of all, I'll grab some food. We got that. Yeah, we had some algae. I had some tofu. Oh, that's out in the cockpit, right. Let's grab all that stuff and we'll get it put in the daily needs block. The LCD appears to be just an LCD. I don't think it does anything special. It's just a different LCD. Leave the emergency rations in there. Throw some food in there as well to keep in the cockpit. And I think it makes some gravel, but we've got a ton of gravel, so I might as well grab some gravel. That will also be considered an ingot. Yes. Oh, let's just grab 1,000. It should be enough. Nutritious gravel. Good. I don't remember where that goes for sure. I put it in there. It should be able to. Yeah, it should be able to pull that out. Then our hydroponics, I think, needs the nutrient solution. Yeah, there it goes. Well, that'll just naturally grow the algae. So we'll throw that in there. With that, this should grab water from here. Yeah, if I put it in there, it disappears. I don't remember what the soil tray crop grower does. I think we need seeds for that, so we won't be using that right away. Okay, well, let's go to the production on here. And let's say make some we have a nutrient solution. So make not so beef burger and fries. Which requires tofu. So we have some tofu already. You want that of there? What's your deal here? It says you don't have any organic. Do you not have enough organic? Should pull it from there. I know this can be a little tricky sometimes. We throw that in there. It says you don't have any water. Are you not pulling the water through? Something pulled the water through. You pulled the water through. I think it stole all the water. There it goes. Alright, cool. So we'll just have it make not so beef burger and fries. Queue up a bunch of those. And then if you can't make that because you need tofu, then we'll queue up some tofu over here as well. Alright, excellent. We are making food. I wanted to take a look at the... Is there a half bed? Yeah, there we go. That's the one. That doesn't like go through the wall. It's kind of inset. Does that work to sleep in? Not withdraw 3 displays. Really? Pull them over. How'd the uranium get in there? I think I must have dumped it accidentally. Yeah, where's the displays? Oh, they're all stuck over here on the okay, I gotcha. Because we're out of silicon, apparently. Did we run through all of our stone? We apparently did. Okay, we're out of silicon. Well, I need to gather up some silicon. I need to do a bunch of welding. And we're going to continue working on the station in the next episode. We're going to ramp up the production a little bit so we can make things faster. We're going to get some more refineries in gear so I can have them refining all different stuff. And we'll go from there. Thanks as always for watching, folks. I'll catch you in the next adventure. Take care.